Right, Patrick. Johnny.
Follow the group of people going towards the tavern.
Yeah, a lot of people are obviously checking into the tavern. Yeah.
And I go and walk in.
You kind of have to bend down to fit in the door.
Duck to get in.
Okay, is it the same tavern that you saw a scaly bastard and a dwarf go into, or
it's probably the closest one.
This is true.
So
you enter the tavern of What Ails You?
And I ask what's going on here.
You might have to be a little more specific than that.
In general, what's going on in this place?
In this tavern, people are renting rooms, people are drinking, people are talking.
It's a tavern.
It's a tavern.
They have grog.
They have grog. You hear from across the room, they have grog.
Let's see. Don't need a room, they'll just sleep outside.
Continue your thought. I'm just looking.
Let's see. So, is there anything big going on with all these people
Of
here?
course, the Tournament of Nations. Everyone knows of it.
I'm not from around here.
How can you not know about the Tournament of Nations? Even people outside from around here know where the Tournament of Nations
Well, being that I've been stuck in a maze of most of my life and I finally got out,
They just kind of look at you like,
Wouldn't it be more of a labyrinth than a maze?
well, labyrinth, maze, whatever.
same thing.
Labyrinth sounds good.
I have to agree with that. At any rate, well, it's the Tournament of Nations, as I said. Is there something specific you wanted to know about?
Where can you find the nearest cow?
Oh my god, it's terrible. We don't have cows here. We import all our dairy products.
What type of events are there?
This is fine.
Just look there, yeah. There are all sorts of events. We have strength. We have events for strength, for stealth, for pretty much anything you can imagine. I feel like I've answered these questions already.
Just a few.
To a shorter person.
Every. Grog.
Isn't everyone shorter here?
Well, then you, yes. All of a sudden, a Goliath steps behind you, which they stand about 9 feet tall. Well, everyone but that guy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Could I have another Coke, please?
You're gonna be a star.
Oh, thank you.
Great big shining star.
Oh!
Okay. I'll come in and that. Anything to drink?
Well, we seem to be running low on grog.
It's
But-
the Shirley Temple.
Do you actually say that? Give him a Shirley Temple. Oh, come on.
Okay, yes.
An
Appletini.
Appletini.
You have to order something.
The bartender's like, well, I don't know what that is, but I could get something. It sounds very feminine. Pours a glass of wine.
Honey wine.
Oh no, just wine. Just plain old wine.
I'll just get a regular drink or whatever.
Whatever's on
You
tap.
just refuse the wine.
Yeah. I didn't ask for it.
This is true.
Takes the wine, passes it to the person behind me.
That's awesome. Let's see. What are you ordering then? Just some ale.
Yeah, I'll get some ale.
Let's see. It's 2 silver for
Do you
a
want me to
pitcher.
take this page out?
No. Oh, that burn. Carbon burp. Because there's other stuff in there too.
So, what are the costs of different things? Being that I'm probably not
Different-
doing this tournament.
You do realize you need to be more specific than different things.
Drinks.
Oh, well, it varies depending on how strong you want it. A pitcher of ale runs around 2 silver. A bottle of wine runs around 5 gold.
And I'll get a picture of ale.
Air.
A pitcher of air coming up.
5 gold.
Okay, so he pours a pitcher of ale and he's like, here you go, 2 gold, 2 silver. Not 2 gold.
I only have gold.
Then you deducted 1 gold is 100 silver.
That's partially why he got such a huge tip.
Basically. Well, I'm assuming you don't have just gold coins.
I do.
Why would you only carry gold coins?
Same reason to walk around with $100 bills.
Why would you carry only $100 bills?
Piss off cashiers.
Or 50s.
Or 50s.
Hundreds are better. You walk in somewhere right away in the morning, right after they reset all their tills.
Because why don't you carry all your money in pennies?
I didn't say everyone carries around like 10,000 copper.
Dun 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 dun.
You still carry around some change.
Okay, well, take a drink. It's like interesting.
This ale is known as Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
The grog is known as Mountain Dew.
Dew of mountain.
Dew of mountain. Dew of the mountain. That's terrible.
Dew of the camper.
Okay. So, this is what you guys are doing until it's evening. You're scoping out the possible shopping areas. Wait. Huh?
Shopping?
Well, yeah, he wants to set up a market stall.
And I'm female, so I have to shop.
Oh, yes, he is female. You know, he has to find those shoes. No, he said it. He's checking out shopping areas. Let's see. That's
I
better.
suppose while I'm in the market, I'm going to have to ask about permits for sales.
This is true. You notice that the market area is obviously guarded.
I'm going to walk up to a guard.
Hail, citizen. Stop, criminal scum! No. Hail, citizen.
No, stop lizard scums.
Well, do you require any sort of permits for setting up shop?
Let's see. During the event, you do need a permit, but they're very easy to get.
Could you point me in the right direction?
He pulls out a map and points to the guard headquarters on the map and says, just stop in here with the guard at the headquarters and tell them what you're looking for, and they'll help you get it permit.
Alright.
As you're walking, the sun begins to dip low to the left. Still light out, but not a whole lot longer.
I'm going to go to the guard. Headquarters there.
Okay. You enter. You see guards running around.
Gods? Gods?
They all stop and look to you.
I need to buy a merchant's permit thing.
How do you buy one when they're free?
Well then give me one, please.
Let's see.
We'd like to acquire a permit.
You must come this way. You must tell us what you are attempting to trade in.
Then just simply
Trade
goes,
in.
this.
What am I going to give you?
What type of material are you trying to trade?
I'm going to trade some...
Small toys.
I'm going to trade some...
Small toys?
I'm gonna
Say that.
high-tech sex toys.
We don't sell those in the market.
No, those are out back.
You need a
Tavern.
special permit for that.
I'm gonna be selling children's toys and just some wooden swords and some
Good
some
luck,
toy
Thomas.
bows.
Ah, okay, I see. So stamp. Here's your permit.
Thank you, sir.
You may set up one stall.
I can set up one stall.
One stall.
How much for two?
Why does this sound like this is like a Monty Python skit
How
going
much
on?
for two?
How much for two stalls?
Stamp.
How much for two stalls?
We don't actually rent out 2 stalls at a time during the event for the nation.
How much for the entire market district?
Let me put it this way: you couldn't afford it, man.
Are you sure?
But you couldn't afford this either, sir.
What's that? You and your scaly hide. How
What
dare you
race-
try to
What
appease
race
me?
is he?
High elf.
Well, see you later, knifers.
I should have said dwarf. But anyway. And also, it wasn't a he.
Well, should have shaved then.
Should have shaved. She wasn't a dwarf. Oh, jeez, that's terrible. At any rate,
I don't
See
think
you later,
elves
pump
grow
yourself.
beards either. So.
Mike's busy downing the grog.
You still grogging?
No, actually,
You're not groggy?
I leave the tavern
He's left the tavern.
because it's
Stamp.
boring.
You got boring drinking grog?
They ran out.
You even had a... They ran out.
Well, they ran out.
We don't get our next supply until tomorrow. And we're out of grog.
So I decided I would wander around.
As you leave the bar, you hear them yelling at each other. We've never had this problem.
So I wander out
We even ordered 20 extra kegs for the event.
In the casks.
Casks.
Damn people always running out of grog. Everywhere I go, they always seem to run out of grog. I don't understand.
For some reason, I don't think it's their fault.
So anyway, I go to see if I can find a crossbow I don't trip over. So I head over to the...
Wait, you trip over crossbows?
Yes, because I'm so short.
But they're crossbows!
But he trips over
You hold them like this!
All the time.
Okay.
If I point them down when I'm walking, flip over backwards.
They drag into the ground and they go off on their own and they go thump.
Sounds like he has that problem on a regular basis. It just kind of
So,
goes off on its own.
I decide to walk to the marketplace, see if I can find equipment for tomorrow's events.
Okay. Are you looking for anything specific other than a crossbow you don't trip over? Okay, crossbows. Let's see, a crossbow of +1 balance.
10,000 gold.
No, it would be around 500.
Lightning enchantments.
No, at first I just wander around to see what is available. What would I see? What kind of merchants would I find?
Well, mostly you find merchants that are getting set up for the events tomorrow, selling things like, candies and treats for the event,
So nothing but chocolate.
All the merchants throughout the entire city sell nothing but chocolate.
Mike's worst
I
nightmare.
go back to the bar.
I will start drinking something else.
God. They've run out of grog, so I go to the next strongest ale. Okay. No, at any rate, there are other stalls, there are stalls. There are also some actual stores that are getting ready to close down for the evening. It's a pretty large city, so you can find a lot of stuff here.
So I wander over to the scale lady to see what she is selling.
I don't think I'm set up yet, but sure.
Well, you're in the market stalls, or market
I
district.
see you setting things up.
I'm setting things up. That is true, sir.
What are you selling?
What are you buying?
What are you buying? Well, we're just selling some trinkets, things to sell for, the events that are going to happen tomorrow because, people are always going to want to imitate the people they see.
You're going to want to imitate me?
Yes, people like to imitate the short.
Hey! You call me short.
The short.
You called me scaly.
The short.
At this point, you both see a minotaur walking in your general direction. You don't have to interact, you're just walking that direction.
Yep.
The barn's over there.
I just walk under it.
That's awesome.
I don't
So,
even notice.
so you hear somebody yell, "There's a barn over there," and you feel hair brushing against your legs. You can't help but feel like you've just been rubbed by a dwarf beard.
I don't know. Can you tell the difference between the hair?
I don't know.
Oh, a dwarf.
I just keep
Tasty.
It's been a while since I've seen a living one.
They're usually drunk or dead.
Well, usually they're getting killed by me.
Lunch.
Pretty much.
The top paragraph is for Patrick.
I like my comment.
Go to the barns over there.
Barn's over there.
Just so you know, dwarves and minotaurs don't get along very well generally. Did I already tell you about this? No.
I don't get along with a lot of people.
When Patrick's done reading, I would like you to read the second paragraph on the page. I don't know how fast Patrick reads them, so.
I was waiting for the lizard comment to come back.
Alright, the Minotaur suddenly gets a dumb look on his face as he just stands there.
Huh?
You see him doing this.
Minotaurs can read?
If they're intelligent enough. I don't know if he is. I don't know his intelligence score. Then the second paragraph is for Mike. kind of giving you guys your own perspective.
I don't know any of that.
Yeah, you did. Now you do. Well, you
Well,
know
I
part
mean,
of it.
I do, but my character doesn't know that.
Well, your character would still have a general idea of this.
My character doesn't know any of
My character doesn't know anything. Okay, that solves it.
My character doesn't know anything about any others, if they even exist. Because I was dropped off in a maze at such a young
Fair
age.
enough. Fair enough. Okay.
And a labyrinth.
Well, now you know how people will generally treat you.
I just me?
This is dwarves in general.
I like my town.
You don't have to.
You can be your.
You don't have to follow this, but this is how they generally behave.
Sounds like a game where I could tell.
Like I said, you don't have to behave this way.
Hence why he thinks.
Well, you
elf-
said he was born innocent.
What? Did I put that in the wrong spot? That isn't you, no.
I was like, wait a minute.
second. Now, where'd the page go that had the one for you?
Is it the next one that's born?
Oh,
No wonder I was confused.
I'm confused too. You were not born as an elf.
I was like, I was born as an elf. I thought I was a dwarf.
I'm confused. I apparently had that in the wrong spot.
Elves are
My
small
mistake.
too, I suppose.
Raised as an elf. Born an elf, but raised by
Elves are
dwarves.
small too. Maybe I was raised by elves. I don't know.
No, that was the wrong one. That was purely my mistake. I thought that was a different one.
I think that was the first
Oh, good,
sentence.
'cause I was
Born
like,
as an elf.
wow.
Very
I was like, what?
Oops.
Get this at all. I don't know about this game.
Let's call.
I'm pretty confused.
It's magic. What? This might be it.
You're looking at your ability.
Yeah, here we are. Top paragraph on this page. My bad. You were not born an elf.
Thank you.
You were born an elf, you are now a dwarf. Explain that. Well, now you know how elves think. Ay, ay, ay. That's a bit of an oops.
Whoopsie.
Just to give you a general idea of how things are. You weren't supposed to be an elf.
You just know how most dwarves think.
This is true. You don't have to behave this way. This is just how the society currently is.
Nerd.
What's your point? That's the entire point of this YouTube channel. It's true.
So in other words, in his mind, it's like, wow, I haven't seen a free Minotaur in a while.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's like, where is your master?
Now, where were we? Oh, yes, you just had a dwarf rub beard against your leg.
That's a little itchy down there. Why
All
don't
of
you
a
rub
sudden-
a little bit more?
All of a sudden, the Dragonborn's voice drops 5 octaves.
Yeah.
It sounds like a male.
I just like making comments.
You're just very good at imitating male voices for
He's a ventriloquist.
pretty much. Alright, so, any interactions you would like to perform here? Or
I shouted out that view.
the barn's over there.
I don't need a bar.
Well, you look like you could be with the cows.
Why do you think that?
Well, you seem to be a little horny.
Aren't you?
Keep in mind, a female just told you this.
Yep.
Aren't you?
No, I'm slightly scaly and rough and dry.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're dry.
Scaly and rough.
Your humor is very dry too.
Oh, I know.
My God, what the heck's going on here?
But you appear to be laughing.
You notice a crowd starting to form around this exchange
There's
of
a-
verbal blows.
There's a lizard and a cow making fun of each other.
Just throwing insults.
At least you're not a dwarf.
Yeah, I don't even know what you are, so.
That's okay. I'm scaly.
I've never seen any of
I'm
anyone
surprised
of your
he
kind.
didn't even grunt at that.
He's just secretly.
I'm just sitting over here on a log watching these lowlings fight with each other.
Even though he just insulted dwarfs.
Nah,
He doesn't care. She's
What do I
hot.
care?
He doesn't care.
She's
God.
Oh god, it's terrible.
I think this Minotaur needs a drink.
You have one.
We will go get one.
I still have my pitcher that is not even halfway empty.
I guess the
Oh,
dwarf
ale.
can join us, because I think he stalked me to the tavern.
Hey,
There
dwarf.
you go.
Thirsty?
Of course.
Here, you can
I'm
finish
always
this.
thirsty.
You can finish this.
It's half a pitcher of ale. I just imagine him going.
Done.
Used
Do you
to be
have
a-
another?
Used to be a half a pitcher of ale.
Well,
I like this drink. Another.
smash.
Oh,
All of a sudden, long arm stretches out with another pitcher.
no, it's like the nearest tavern, which just happens to be the Smashed Pixie.
I'm afraid there's not a tavern nearby.
We're gonna go to the nearest tavern. Which is probably
The nearest tavern you know about?
Yes, the nearest one I know about.
The only one you know about currently is what
That's
ails
the
you.
nearest one we're going to.
That's the nearest one you know about.
So we're going to that one.
Unless
You're
there's a
going.
house nearby we can raid.
We have to wait till we're out.
What
of the
alignment are you?
I'm unaligned.
I think he is too.
I am.
That is a decidedly evil act.
So am I. We're all unaligned.
You unaligned people.
No, I
can't
could
do
just
that.
go in and have a beer. Or a grog.
Then you're not raiding a house if you're just going in for a
Give
beer.
us your ale.
Give us your
Walk
ale
in
and
and
we will
demand
leave.
that we are.
Give us
We want your grog.
We want your grog or we won't.
But we're not hurting anyone. We're just drinking their grog.
It's still decidedly evil. You're stealing from them.
We're still, you can still do that unaligned.
Yeah, it's not like as bad as murdering somebody by any means. But
Well, unaligned, we're not
you're-
neutral.
you can't do good. You can't. Or correction. You don't have to do good. You don't have to do evil. However, if you do enough evil deeds,
You will
you
become
will become evil. And then all sorts of other
So
problems.
I'll do another good deed tomorrow.
That's not how that works.
Well, you could technically balance it.
That's not how
I'll
any of
unfriend
this.
you.
That's not how any of this works.
You can't say no to being my friend. I'm Batman. Well, we're going to go get a drink.
So apparently, this dragonborn lady is insisting you come with her to get
All
a drink.
of them must go get a drink.
The entire crowd.
The entire crowd.
You're paying for it.
Nope, they're paying for themselves. Party at the tavern called What Ails You.